We manufacture heavy mining vehicles for the mining industry around the globe. Hi, my name's Kelly Elphinstone. I'm the Managing Director of Elphinstone Pty Ltd here in Tasmania. Elphinstone has a very proud history here in Tasmania of manufacturing for the mining industry. Elphinstone commenced manufacturing in 1975. We have currently 320 people employed right here on the northwest coast of Tasmania, and that ranges from tradespeople, from boilermaker welders and diesel mechanics, right through to our product development team of 40 people. The products that we manufacture for the underground mining market range from anywhere from a 5-tonne to a 20-tonne payload, whereas on the surface we manufacture an 80-tonne haulage truck. And the value of our products range anywhere from $300,000 to $1.5 million. We're very good at niche manufacturing, high-end quality products that take detailed labour that aren't just high volume turnover products. So right from the get-go when we're designing our products, it's designing them with lean production in mind and manufacturability in mind.
Hi, my name is Ben Sando and I'm the General Manager of Operations at Elphinstone. At the heart of lean manufacturing is continuous improvement. So we have a very robust continuous improvement process in place here where people from all levels of the business, in all departments of the business, can put forward a continuous improvement idea. We then get together as a team on a weekly basis to review those ideas, some fantastic ideas from all level of people throughout the business. So we provide lean training to as many of our staff as we can. We have a simulated work environment which is owned by the Elphinstone Group, which we put a lot of our people through, and a lot of external people use it as well. It's a really powerful tool for helping people understand what lean means, what waste means, and how to practically implement it. And it's a fair bit of fun too. It's a good session to go through.
So lean production systems and continuous improvement forces us to continually review our processes and look at where we can take waste out of those. And waste is anything that doesn't add value to our end customer or that our customer's not prepared to pay for. So in order to remain competitive and keep our costs down, we're continually looking at our processes as to how we can be more efficient, where can we take out waste, and where can we ensure that we're adding optimum value to our customers.
We have company representatives in all parts of the world where we go and talk to our customers, talk to the dealers who service our customers, and understand what they need. It's not just about what we can sell them, it's about what they need now, what they think they can need in the future, and that way we can focus our development efforts in the right areas to make sure that we're set up for the future.
The workforce here at Elphinstone has evolved over our history, particularly from a technology perspective. Our customers are evolving and demanding cleaner, safer technology on our machines, which means we need to evolve with their demands. So certainly the introduction of more software and automation and technology and electronics on our products, but not just the technology on our products, it's the technology that we use to build our products. So it's very important that our tradespeople and their skill set are able to evolve with the new technologies that we use to manufacture the products we sell every day.
We encourage our tradespeople to go on and do further study and progress their trade into an engineering degree so they become part of our design team. Tradespeople that progress on to become designers actually bring a manufacturability design element to the designs that they're making. Having that real-world experience in the equation really helps out.
Trades of today have changed significantly from those that the next generation's fathers and grandfathers may have participated in. As you can see from our facilities, we have extremely clean facilities. In fact, our tradesmen often leave work as clean as they come to work now. And it's not the dirty job that it used to be. And certainly the careers that can come from that are extensive.
As a business, we encourage schools to visit us whenever they can. We always say that you can't do what you can't see. So if the students don't understand what it means to be a diesel fitter, then they won't want to be a diesel fitter. So we really encourage the schools to get involved.
Millennials and Generation X, how do we continue to attract those kids into critical trades that we still need? They certainly don't want to step out of school and into the workforce and feel like they've taken a step back in time. So it's important for us that we invest in a lot of technology here in our trade. So we have robot welders, where there's a lot of programming and software that's also involved. Our machining centres are all now driven by programming and software. The way we train our tradespeople now are using simulators. Our advice to any business out there, whether you're a manufacturer or not, is look after your people. Your people will always be your most valued asset, and if you continue to invest in and engage with your people, they will continue to give back to you. And that's the single most important thing in our success story.
For employees that are entering manufacturing, you get out of a job what you put into it. If you're willing to learn more, you're willing to take on new tasks, you'll enjoy a healthy and long career. I got to the role I got to by giving it a go. You've got to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and try something new, and you might just enjoy it and you might find you're good at it.
My grandfather always used to say, if you have a good purchasing experience, people rarely remember what they paid for the product, but they always remember who they bought it from and how they were supported. And certainly when you're building a value product and you're selling based on value and at a premium price, you have to stand behind your brand and you have to always demonstrate the value that you bring to the table. Never stop selling the value that you bring to the table.